who's back, who's fulfilling her promises and actually uploading when she said she will. Finally. I've also noticed that my glasses seem to create some sort of mirror reflection shiny, which can be distracting when I watch them, but I like wearing my glasses. I think I look quite spiffing in them, so deal with it. But please still watch my videos. Moving on from glasses, before I can make videos that are full of sunshine, smiles and silliness, I need to get something off my chest. I need to vent, I need to rant, and that rant is about job hunting. If you hadn't noticed from yesterday's video, I've mentioned that I'm job seeking, and it is literally the worst thing in the world. And I need to release this anger before it consumes me. So apologies for rants, but it's happening. So here you go, my rant about how awful job seeking is. So you create your CV. You work relatively hard. I had help with mine, so it wasn't as bad as if I spent hours and hours and hours on my own trying to fine tune it. I did have help. Thank you, Neil, for helping me out with that beautiful CV. I'm very, very happy with it. But you work really hard on your CV, and then you go on the internet and you go, everyone's looking for jobs on the internet, so I'm going to look for the jobs on the internet as well. So you go on some places like Indeed or Reed or Monster, pick one. Just pick any of them. None of them are bad. This is the first thing. This isn't a go at these companies. They're not bad. They're just really inefficient. Because you go onto one, and it's advertising a job. It looks perfect. It's got everything that you want. It's in the place that you want. You click on it. It takes you to another job search engine, CV library, tip-top jobs. Like, there are loads of them. There's loads of places where they advertise for jobs. And you click on it, and it can take you to another recruitment agency. And sometimes it will go on and on and on forever until you actually manage to find the place where you can actually apply for the job. And you're like, but every time you click on it, it's not that they'll just take you, oh, you have to go here. No, you have to sign up for each and every individual one. So I am signed up to six or seven different advertising places to find jobs. And it's like, every time it's like your name, age, it's like, filling out that form once and uploading your CV is one thing, but doing it 6 or 7 times for one job is a little frustrating. And it's like, ugh. And so you actually manage to apply for the job, but it's not just uploading your CV. Oh, no. Sometimes you'll go, oh, I'll just upload my CV, and they'll say, thank you for applying for this job. Here, click here to basically apply again. And you're like, what? And it's a 6 or 7 million page questionnaire where there are questions which you would have thought, hey, isn't that the sort of questions that you ask at an interview, probably? I don't know. I don't know anything about job hunting, but I'm going to have to fill out the 6 million page questionnaire. And then they won't write it properly on these sites. These sites have a little blurb, like the back of a book. But at least the back of a book gives you an indication of whether you're going to enjoy this book or not. You look at it and it looks, oh, it's so pretty, it's so perfect, it's got this and that and the other. You get to the end of this million place trail, and you get to the end, and it's like, oh, you need a car. I don't know how to drive. Oh, suddenly I need a driving license because this job has travel opportunities. If this job says travel opportunities, it means you're going to have to go to places for this job. So you better know how to drive because travel opportunities. You get to the end of this trail, and it's like requirements. You have to have 6 years experience and like gold medals and superpowers. Like, you need. It's like, I am a graduate. I went to university. Shouldn't that be enough to prove to you that I'm not an idiot? I can think for myself. I can think for my feet. I can learn things. No, you need experience. It's like, thank God that I decided to volunteer at a charity shop, because if I didn't, then I would literally be screwed right now. 100%, because I would have had no experience. Like, at all. Oh, and then you're like, all right, so it's not easy to apply online, obviously, because I'm finding it hard to apply online, you print off 20 million copies of your CV and you go, I'm going to do this door by door. They're going to meet me, they're going to see how great I am, it's going to be great, they're going to see me, they're going to remember me, they're going to hire me, everything's going to be grand. So you go out with 1 million copies of your CV to hand out, and I can understand when it says, job vacancy, apply here, and it gives you a URL online, and it's like, oh, that's okay. They're advertising for their jobs on their store, but they're not saying apply within. They're not saying, here, hand in your CV. They're saying you have to go to this specific place, which is fine. I'm fine with that, and that's cool. I mean, you could have made it like, I didn't see this job advertised on the internet, and if you want people to apply on the internet, then you should advertise it on the internet, surely. But pass, it can slide. It's when they say job vacancy, apply within, you go in, you go, hey, I have this CV. Oh no, you have to go online. You come in and we give you a URL, and I'm like, goodbye. Like, ugh. Why do you have to make the system so hard? Why is the system so hard? Why is the system built to drive you crazy? Why? Is it because if the system was easy, people would just get jobs? Oh, heaven forbid people find jobs easily. There is a good ending to this tale. So I am now on job seekers allowance. Well, I applied for it anyway. And I went to the job centre, and they've given me a one of those people that helps me out. I think it's called a guide or something like that. And they've given me a little booklet, and they've given me something called Universal Job Match or Universal Job Search. I can't remember off the top of my head. I will put a link in the description. And this is really good, because even though they'll take you to places like Monster, Indeed, Reed, Tip Top Job, and it's all in one space, and it's really easy to navigate. I have found this site really, really easy to use, and obviously I'm registered with DirectGov, and so I have an account, so I have like little extra stuff. But as just a search engine to look for jobs, I think out of all the ones that I've used, this one is the most solid. So I'm on job seekers allowance, and I actually got a job interview, and I have one on Thursday, so I might do a video after that day where I talk about whether I thought that went well or that went badly. If I've got if something embarrassing happens, at least I'll have a good video out of it. But if it goes well, then you'll just have a little bit of me just going, hey, that went well. So fingers crossed for my job interview. Because if I can get a job, then I can get a job, move to Norwich, move in with my boyfriend, be happy, be independent, do my own thing, and yeah, that's the plan. If you are having experience similar to mine, please comment down below, and if you want some advice, and if I can give you some advice, I will. And if you got some advice for me, I'm happy to receive. I am uber happy to receive at this point. If the system was made easier, and the system was made simpler and clearer and more defined, then you wouldn't have people like me literally just not wanting to do this anymore, and you wouldn't get people overwhelmed by the whole situation. And I don't know, maybe that would affect unemployment. I don't know. I'm not a politician. I don't know anything, but what I do know is that the system is bad. The system is bad, and it stressed me out, and I feel better now. So thank you for listening, and yeah, I will see you tomorrow.